Of course. Here's your 520-word YouTube video script for your channel Car Operation, just as you asked. Welcome back to Car Operation, your trusted source for everything on wheels. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a true automotive legend, the 1903 Ford Model A, the very first production car from the Ford Motor Company. It's the vehicle that started it all, and even over a century later, it remains a symbol of innovation and ambition. Starting with the exterior, the 1903 Ford Model A looks nothing like the cars we know today. Built more like a motorized carriage, it features an open two-seater design with a simple, elegant frame. The car rides on a lightweight wooden body with steel-reinforced panels. The wheels are large and spoked, similar to bicycle wheels, giving it a delicate, classic profile. Painted mostly in red with natural wooden tones, it reflects the craftsmanship of early American automotive design. There's no windshield, no doors, and the steering is controlled by a tiller instead of a modern steering wheel, adding to its vintage charm. Moving inside, the interior of the Model A is just as minimalist. The seats are upholstered in simple black leather, providing a touch of comfort without excess. There are no dashboards packed with gauges or entertainment systems here. Instead, you get a small handful of levers and basic instrumentation designed purely to operate the vehicle. It's raw, mechanical, and beautifully straightforward. Driving a Model A truly makes you feel connected to the machine in a way modern cars never could. The seating is open air, so drivers and passengers were exposed to the elements, making every ride an adventure in itself. When it comes to performance, the 1903 Model A was powered by a 2-cylinder, 8-horsepower engine. That might sound tiny by today's standards, but back then, it was a revelation. The engine is mounted under the seat and connected to a chain-driven rear axle. The Model A could reach speeds of around 30 miles per hour, which was incredibly impressive for its time. It used a 2-speed planetary transmission system, which later became a Ford trademark. The car's simple yet durable mechanicals meant it was reliable and relatively easy to repair, giving it a major advantage over many competitors who made more complicated and fragile vehicles. As for prices, the Ford Model A originally sold for about $850 in 1903. Adjusted for inflation, that's roughly equivalent to about $30,000 today, but for the time, it was considered affordable compared to other motorcars on the market. Ford's goal was to make cars accessible to more people, and the Model A was an important first step in that direction. Today, surviving examples of the 1903 Model A are extremely rare and highly collectible. At auctions, they can fetch anywhere from $300,000 to over $600,000 depending on the condition and historical significance of the particular car. The 1903 Ford Model A is more than just an antique, it's a milestone in automotive history. It represents the beginning of mass mobility and the dream of personal freedom on the road. Every line, every gear, and every inch of leather tells the story of a company and an industry just beginning to change the world forever. Thanks for tuning into Car Operation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth reviews of the most iconic vehicles ever built. See you in the next video. Would you also like a slightly shorter or longer version depending on your final video timing?